I'm gonna be riding the bike to the end of the island. I brought Ashley's bike because it's got the fat tires. It's got a lot more power too, so it'll push through the sand a little better. They got a abandoned like walkway, boardwalk over there, some kind. Probably got wiped out by a hurricane or something. Here's the beginning of the trailhead. Very difficult, it says. I tried this yesterday with my other bike. It's just like a skinny tire bike, and I was also pulling the wagon, and I come a pretty good ways, but with the wagon behind, it just kept sinking up like extremely bad. So today I'm gonna try to go all the way to the end since I don't have the wagon, and this tire's got this bike has the fat tires on it. I'd say it should do pretty good. It's not bad here in the beginning, but it definitely gets a lot more sandy towards the end. This is the Hay Bike Ranger S. This is the, I think it was the 1250 watt version, if I remember right. But it's got quite a bit of power. It's honestly, sometimes it's hard to control if you just barely hit the pedal. It's not got the, I can't remember what they call it. It's not the one that everybody likes where when you pedal, it can sense the torque of your pedal. Unfortunately, it's just one of the cheaper ones, but it's not bad. Now here's where the sand starts getting thicker. It's where we had all the trouble yesterday. Curious to see how this one does. Oh, it's definitely got the power to push through it if you just stay balanced. Whoa. Okay, that's a whole lot better than we did yesterday. I was having to get off the bike and push. It was so bad. Oh. I'm definitely still going to have to get off the bike, but so much easier. The bike will pretty much walk itself. Just keeping your thumb on the throttle. We'll probably have to get off in a few spots, but this is already quite the improvement over yesterday. So I'm happy with that. I think we'll be able to get to the end. I wonder if riding over on the grass would be better. Man, it's so hard to stay upright with the sand. I've got first gear set pretty low, so I mean, it's doing it. If you keep your feet down, it actually will cruise right down it. Hey. Starting to look a little cloudy behind us. I'd like to hurry up and get to the end before the rain gets here. I think right in here somewhere is where I turned around yesterday. So all from here on out is new territory for me. I haven't been out this far. Got the bay right here to my left. The ocean is over to the right. This part right here ain't bad at all. I see some sand coming up. Man, that sand right there's thick. That's bogging it down good right there. It pulled right through though. Oh, there we go. Just about went down, but we're back on track. Trying to keep my feet down a little bit to help. And we're all over the trail. Hey, I see asphalt. Huh, must have been an old road over here at one point. Still looking dark behind us. There ain't nothing out here. It is like you're out here all by yourself. Road's covered in sand. Good thick sand up here. Let's get on this side. The bike's bouncing me, just hopping up and down the back tire. There we go. Phew, that sand's getting thick in a few spots. This would be insanely hard on about any other bike. E-bike makes it a little easier because all I gotta do is throttle. It's about like being out here on a miniature dirt bike or something. Man, it's sand. There's like shells in it and everything. That's how all this was underwater at some point. I wonder which hurricane it was though. I may look it up and I'll try to put it on the screen. Actually, it's cooled down a lot. It's not a bad temperature wise right now. It feels good out here. I'm glad to know I ain't the only person struggling on this sand. There's tire tracks right there and they're all over the place. About like me. Trying to keep an eye on that rain cloud. If it starts dumping rain, we're gonna have to head back. Just come up to this spot. That took out the whole road right there. But looks like we can go across, keep going. Still got a ways to go. We've come a pretty good ways out through here now. We're almost 5 miles from the campsite, which is insane. I didn't think this island went on that long. Now we got trees. So, kind of crazy. I thought this island was like, I knew that the island is like 19 miles long, but I didn't realize the state park was so big. Pretty crazy. There's like a lot of like wooden structures and signs on this end. So I assume the park used to be, you know, probably more roads and stuff out here. I've seen a few signs. I guess it used to come out this way before the hurricane hit and wiped a bunch of it out, and I guess they haven't had time to fix the roads back yet or anything to come out through here. But I mean, it's a lot bigger than I expected. I will say I've hit some pretty hard, or pretty soft sandy spots coming out through here that I had to get off and push for a little bit. But it seems like the further you get out here, once you get past the worst of it, it seems to be getting a little better now. Like I say, I don't know how much further this goes. I'm gonna try to get to the end. So, but I can see the road. It keeps going for a ways. Almost 6 miles away from the campsite. I can see the end of the island over there. Alrighty guys, I made it to the end of the island. Just in the nick of time too, because it's getting pretty dark back there. I think I'm gonna ride over to this point, right over there. That'll technically be the very tip end of the island. Plus too, I'm gonna try to get over there. There's a pretty cool looking house way over on that island, which is cool. So yeah, let me ride over there and we'll see if we can zoom in on that. I will say one thing about this end of the island, there is a lot of big shells. Look at this. I mean, pretty big ones. I haven't found a perfect one yet. A lot of them are broke. What's this? Ooh, that's one of them twisty ones. The top's broke off of it though. I've got another one I picked up earlier that's complete, so I'm gonna set this one back down. See if somebody else can find it. If you want to come look for shells, this is definitely the end of the island to do it, because there's a lot of pretty decent ones out here. There's another big one. Got the back broke off of it. I made it to the end. Scared the birds off. There's all kinds of birds out here. Just me and the birds. Look at that house out there. I don't know if it'll zoom in enough. It may. I think I'm gonna go ahead and turn around. I'm gonna ride the trail back again. I thought about going down the beach, but I think it'd be easier. I don't know if it's easier, but I just want to go back down the trail again. So I'll see you guys back at the campsite. All right, so I made it back to the campsite. We biked a total 12.2 miles. That was a pretty long trip.